Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to install Trivy. So Trivy is a DevSecOps tool, a powerful open up security scanning tool which shows you. I'm going to show you how to use it to scan vulnerability in Docker containers, in Kubernetes, in Terraform files, and more. So today we'll be concentrated on how to install Trivy very simply, how to scan for vulnerability in our Terraform files in Trivy. So let's get started. So first, I'm going to be showing you hands-on on how to install Trivy, and then from there, we're going to take from there. So I'm going straight to the video now. I'm going straight to the video. I'm going to open my VS Code. So I'm using an SSH client called VS Code. Maybe you're using PuTTY, you're using your MacBook, you're using a Linux server, you're using whatsoever. So what I'm using is Windows. So I'm going to show you how to install Trivy on Windows. I'm going to be attaching the description below, how to install Trivy maybe on your Linux server and maybe on your on Ubuntu and all of that. So it's just package management. So if you know what is package management, you know that you can go to the official documentation for Trivy. Okay, let me open the website. You can just go to the official documentation on how to install Trivy. You can choose maybe if you're using Linux, just put how to install Trivy on Linux. You follow the steps and that's it. So that's the command. Do you see? Sudo snap install Trivy. That's for those that are using Linux. For Ubuntu, I'm showing this for those that might not be using a computer system, a Windows system. For Ubuntu, run the command sudo apt -get install Trivy. It's going to install Trivy for you. For those maybe using Marcos, Mac, Marcos, you're going to see the package manager to install Trivy. So just follow that. So for me, I'm using Windows, okay? So if you're using Windows like me, just follow these steps. For I've shown on how to install on the other systems. So for the other system, for Windows, just come. You need to just choose PowerShell. You left click, choose run as administrator, okay? So you choose run as administrator, you click yes. And when you come here, you're going to see systems 32. System 32. Just choose Choco, install, install Trivy -y. I click yes and allow Chocolate to do the work. So it now says Trivy 4.1 is already installed because I already installed it. I'm already using my system. Okay. How do I know that I have Trivy? I'll just type Trivy dash version and click enter. So you're going to see that I have Trivy that is running already in my Windows system because it's a powerful tool. You can equally manually install Trivy on your system by downloading the zip file, unzipping them to your system's path environment. Okay, so this is the easiest way to install Trivy if you don't want to do all of that. And now the next question is, how do we scan using Trivy? So let's learn how to scan using Trivy. For example, if I've created a Docker image with Docker and all that, and I want to scan the image, I'm going to use VS Code, okay? And I want to scan the image. I'll just go to my SSH client where I'm using my project. So this is just a sample S3 bucket I was creating. And let's say maybe we had an image that we are using, for example, for our project. I want to scan this image to make sure that this image does not have any vulnerability. What do we do? Just use the command Trivy image, scan. Scan, okay, that's it. So what's the name of your image? You put the name of your image. Maybe the name of your image is Jenkins or something, whatsoever. Here you just replace, right? You just replace with the name of your image you scan. So Trivy is going to give you all the informations of if there are some vulnerabilities, if the severity, I don't know if you know what is severity levels, such as maybe there's issue with that image, if the image is okay and all that. And then that's it, okay? And if you equally want to, for example, check misconfiguration on your cluster, on your Kubernetes cluster, I wish I had a cluster setup waiting. You just type Trivy K8. K8 stands for Kubernetes K8s Kubernetes dash dash help. You're going to get insight on scanning Kubernetes manifest. Okay. You're going to get insight. So you see, as I click here, it's going to show you all. So just go through this documentation. Go through this documentation, okay? Go through this documentation. It's going to show you how to scan everything in your Kubernetes cluster, be it secrets, be it your deployment, be it your pod, be it your anything that is happening, maybe your pods, maybe your node. So it's going to help you scan that. So just read through this documentation. All the commands have been given to you. So for today, we are using Trivy to scan our Terraform files. So now let's use Trivy to scan our Terraform file. So here's a sample file s3.tf s3.tf. I just created an S3 bucket. As you can see, I just created an S3 bucket. And with this S3 bucket, I just, let me change this. Yes, the name of the bucket, the tag, and attach a KMS key and all that. So I just want to make sure that there is nothing happening with this S3 bucket. Okay. So what are we going to run now? We're going to first of all try to analyze the file and highlight any misconfiguration. For example, it might warn us on any vulnerability that it's happening with the file. Okay. So I'm going to run this command immediately right now so we can see actually what is happening. So we need to know the part. We need to be first of all in the part of the the part of our project. So you see I'm in S3 project, right? This is where my project is found. If I do ls, you're going to see we have an s3.tf, okay? I have s3.tf, you must be in the part. So I'm just going to type Trivy. I'm going to type Trivy config, dash dash severity, severity, capital letter high, comma, uh, critical. Yes, the spelling is correct. Critical slash. And I don't need to put the part, I'll just put S3. My S3 is in small letter. S3 dot TF. Enter. So now, uh, everything is being scanned by Trivy. So the S3 is being scanned by Trivy. So let me drag this up. Let's see what it's been said. So you see Trivy is very easy to use. So it says misconfiguration scanning is enabled. Need to update the built-in policy, downloading built-in policy. So S3.Terraform test 7. This is it, test 7. Success 3. Failures 4. High 4. So we have 4 failures. So this script has vulnerabilities. No public access block, so not blocking public ACS. So S3 bucket should block ACS on bucket and any object that contain. By blocking with by blocking, put PUTS with fail if the object has any public ACL. Okay, so it's giving us even documentation on how to resolve the issues of the script. Okay. So this is it. It's giving us the issue for this first section. So it is even proposing us the solution. Then on the second one, it says no public access block. So not blocking public access. That's what the vulnerability. S3 bucket shall have public policy to prevent users from putting a policy that enable public access. So it's equally showing us that. And the good thing about is equally sure S3 bucket should restrict public access by enabling restriction only bucket owners. Yes. So it's equally showing us and giving us a link to the documentation. If we copy this, go to a browser and you paste here, you're going to see that Trivy is giving you sample. So this is it. Okay. Limit the bucket access to public. Limit the access to public bucket to only the owners or AWS service like CloudFront. So you're seeing it is giving us solutions. Okay. That's for CloudFront. Make sure you click on Terraform. You see it's even giving you the script, the answer. It's even giving you the answer. So I can just copy this, I edit, I go back to my Terraform script, I edit, okay, the encryption. So on each stage, it's giving you solutions. It's giving you solutions on what to do. So it's giving us the misconfiguration we have. And if we actually respect what is being said, let me copy this and see this as well. If we respect what is being said, we'll be good to go. So that's the importance of Trivy, okay? That's the importance of Trivy. It doesn't just scan for vulnerability, but it equally gives you the answers. So you can see it now says resource, bucket, and all that. So if I choose this, let me copy this. Let me copy this. I'll go back to that bucket. From here, I press I. Let me see. Yeah, press, let me escape. From here, I press I to edit. I'll delete this. I'll paste this. Paste. Paste. Then press ignore true and all of that. So, okay, so we're adding well, okay, let me just see that. I want to edit according to, let me remove all of this. This was an old project. I would have just tested this with a quite simple project. So that's it. Let me see, bucket names must be unique, okay? Bucket names must be unique. Resource, AWS bucket. Make it this up. The name of the bucket. Bucket name must be unique. Just going to choose Alexa H. Bucket 123. 123. So that's it. So that's it. I will try this first. We'll try this first. So it now says encryption using key provides protection for your S3 bucket. So let's copy this. So I'm just showing you some samples, okay? You can use that for your project Terraform. And so this is encryption. I want encryption with KMS, okay? So I want encryption with KMS. So this resource AMS, KMS, and all that. So if I copy this resource, so you see the power of Trivy. Trivy is helping you to actually write correct code that is correct. So I need to change the bucket, okay? My bucket, let me copy the bucket name here. So this encryption using what we call KMS. Using KMS. So that is the name. my bucket, server-side AWS, KMS, and all that. So let's scan again. So let's scan again. Scan is enabled. So it says encryption using AWS keys provides protection for S3. So increase control of the encryption and manage factors like rotation, use customer manage keys. So we can equally use customer manage keys. So this one is now a suggestion. And if you look now, do we have do we have any error? Like, let's go back to the previous one and see. When we scan, what do we have the first time? Let me go back to the first time. When we scan, it said test 14, failure 9, success 5, failure 9. That was the second time. The first time we scan, we had success 2, failures 5. But now when we scan, we are no longer having failures and we are just having suggestions. So that is the power of Trivy. In your environment, Trivy can help you guide you on the correct path of writing your Terraform scripts. Okay? It guides you on how to write your Terraform scripts. If we now run our Terraform workflow, Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform validate and Terraform apply, our configuration will be correct. We just need to edit this according to our project. This is just an example, okay? So if you like this video, please subscribe. That is all about Trivy. If you can use this, then you can use Trivy. So Trivy is a powerful scanning tool that can make your project very easy for you. It can actually help you to check for to detect problems when your scripts are failing and all of that. So if you implement Trivy and you start using Trivy in your projects, you actually like Trivy. So if you like this video, please subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.